Hello there, everybody. This is Silent Mist, and welcome back to the vlog. It's weird. It's the afternoon, and I'm home. Sort of. There were problems at work today, and I ended up getting the wrong schedule, and I showed up late. And since we're out doing field work all the time, everyone leaves at a certain time, and I got in after everyone left, because I didn't get the memo that we were going in 30 minutes earlier than when we normally go in. So I sort of have the day off, and I've been spending my day off just tinkering around on the desktop. I finally made a decision as of like 2 minutes ago, as of like 15 minutes ago, as to which capture card I'm keeping. And the winner is the Black Magic card, most likely. I just learned that while the AverMedia card can do 1080p 60 FPS pass-throughing through the HDMI thing, it cannot capture at 1080p 60 FPS, and I thought that was the case. And that was the single largest driving factor of keeping the AverMedia card. So now that I know that, I'm not going to keep the AverMedia card. The only problem is I can't actually get a video signal to pass through to this monitor. It works with the desktop perfectly fine, but as soon as I try to make it work with the monitor, not so much. And this is the only reason why I'm now hesitating with switching from the AverMedia card to exclusively the Blackmagic card, because I'm going to need this to work when I go back to college. Because that's how I get that's how I get the video, and that's how it all works. That's how I'll be able to record stuff. I won't be able to record stuff if I can't see it. I mean, I could use this as a preview window, but to be perfectly honest, that really sucks. I get no sound, it's laggy, it's just not that fun. So I'm really hoping I can figure out how to make this thing work with this monitor, and I've had a couple of ideas. The thing is, you can do some output processing on the video, and what I'm gonna do is just mess around with these. I might be able to, if I do that, just change the output signal to something that the monitor can handle. For some reason, this monitor cannot use a lot of resolutions, and I am very, very confused as to why. It's kind of dumb in my opinion that it can't, but it just can't. So I'm trying to figure out how to make this thing work, and so far I'm having no success. So good news are this monitor is working correctly, actually, right now. I've had a lot of problems with this screen where it's not being detected as the proper screen, but it would seem like it's working now. If only it just constantly worked. I don't know if it's going to continue to work or if we're going to have problems in the future, but what I wanted to test out would be what would happen if I preview this. There we go. We got that passing through to that, and still nothing on that screen. Yeah, this is a problem, because I very much need that monitor to work. I might be able to do something with this, but that really isn't gonna work out too well. So, gonna mess around with this. Hopefully I can get it to display on this screen. If I can, great. If I can't, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't. But desktop is working wonderfully ever since I threw in the parts. Having some problems within Windows, though, because I have what I consider a dirty install of Windows right now, because I'm using the installation from before I upgraded the parts, and it's not working too well. There are some problems that I'm having, but that's going to be all remedied once I upgrade to the proper, or once I reinstall Windows. But I can't do that till I get my new graphics card. There's no point in that, so I won't. But until then, I don't know. I'm going to continue to screw around with this. Hopefully I can make it work. I really hope I can, because if I can't, I'm going to be a very sad potato. So, be back in a bit. I've really got to stop ending these vlogs off late at night. But it's 12:30, everyone's asleep again, and I've got to be kind of quiet as usual at this time. I'm in the middle of motivating myself to do some editing right now. However, that's really difficult to do on my desktop because I don't currently have a real graphics card inside of my desktop. I've talked about this before, but I have my old graphics card in there, and it is not supported in Premiere to do higher level stuff. So essentially, playback is meh at best. It does just like lock up at times, and it's just not particularly smooth, but that's to be expected, because offloading that onto the GPU is really, really the way to go. So as a way of combating that, I am tempted to just do the editing on my laptop, But at the same time, I don't know if I want to subject myself to that. I might. The only problem with that is working with smaller screens, although, to be perfectly honest, it'll pretty much be the same exact thing as editing on here, because I only have 2 of my 3 screens, and I only have 2 screens over here, even though this screen is of a lower resolution than these 3 screens. It's, 1650 by 10, no, 1680 by 1050, I think that's the resolution. So, not as good, but still an okay panel. But, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Still figuring that out. However, one thing I do know is, as soon as this is done, I'm going to be transferring over all of, well, this is the last of the stuff that I need to move from one hard drive to the other. After this is done, I'm going to wipe out my software RAID array and put up a new one running it off of the motherboard's RAID array, so hopefully that'll improve things a little bit. On top of that, that should make it cross-compatible between Windows and OS X, assuming that OS X can actually read those disks. I'm not sure about that yet, but we'll figure that out soon. Other than that, I just need to edit the vlogs. I have an absurd amount of vlog footage. If you just look right here, there is almost 3 hours of vlog footage right here, so that's gonna be fun. Just kidding, that's really not going to be... Oh, it'll be a little bit of fun. I don't know how much fun that's going to be. I have a lot of crap that I don't need to use in here, so I'll get to that as soon as I can. But I have been keeping up with the vlogs for the last week or so, 2 weeks now. Like, I've had daily vlogs. This is good. I'm finally getting back into the do a vlog a day mentality. So, let's keep it up. Let's keep it up indeed. But I'm going to end things off for now. Actually, before I go, let me show you guys something that has been occupying a lot of my time. And that is Tomodachi Life. This game is too much fun. It's kind of just absolutely stupid, and I love it. Let me just show you just how obscene this is. It's great.
Operation Tomodachi. On days I'm feeling way down on my luck, the only way to soothe my soul is with some dancing. I'm groovy pro dancing. I stay up all night for watching.
I think that's quite enough of that. It's needless to say, it's a great game. I am really enjoying Tomodachi Life. It's not something you can play for a long period of time, for a lot, but it's nice to be able... I check it twice a day when I wake up and before I go to sleep. Except for today and yesterday, or today and tomorrow, because I have to wake up early and then immediately go to work. But that game is ridiculous and I love it. But my battery's about to die, so I'm going to end things off here, guys. I do hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. So until then, farewell.